So, social media analytics and overview. This is module number 1. So let's see what are the contents of this. Purpose of social media analytics versus traditional business analytics. The 7 layers of social media analytics, which is text, network, action, mobile, hyperlinks, location and search engines, and type of social media analytics, that is descriptive analytics, predictive analytics, prescriptive analytics, and social media analytics cycles, and what are the challenges to social media analytics. So first is social media analytics overview. Social media analytics is the purpose of extracting valuable insights from social media data to perform decision making. So for example, if I have a business, then what am I doing? Whatever comments are coming in the business or whatever reviews I am getting, I will analyze those reviews for a particular product and understand what are the insights. I will draw some insights from the reviews, that how is the product being attracted by the customer. So I will be extracting some valuable insights out of those reviews so that I can make my product better and understand which product has highest sales. By analyzing the social media data, businesses can increase brand loyalty, generate leads, drive traffic, and make forecast. Social media analytics can also be used to increase awareness of a brand and drive users to a website for the latest news and information. So, what is the purpose of social media analytics? The purpose of social media analytics is to enable informed decision making. So, if there is some kind of review which has come for a particular product and I am running a business, so what will I do? I will understand how is my product working with the youth. Suppose it is a makeup business. And there is a lipstick, brand new lipstick, which I have launched in the market, and I need to understand how is the lipstick being taken by. So some may be saying that the lipstick is of good quality, some may say that it is not working properly on their lips because it is getting dry or whatever. So from that reviews I can understand how can I make my product better, what steps can be taken, what products are more popular among the youth, which products are being more used by them. So I can make some kind of informed decision by leveraging the social media data. This involves answering questions such as what are the customers saying about a brand or a product on social media. I told you, with the help of reviews I can understand what are my customers saying about a particular product. Are they liking that product? Are they finding some kind of difficulty with that product? If they are finding, how can I improve the product? Which content posted on social media is resonating more with the customers? So on social media like the Instagram and Facebook pages, if I am posting some kind of content, like suppose I am posting the various ways in which how the makeup can be done, if I'm posting this kind of a content, how many customers are viewing my reels, how it is resonating, how many are interacting with my particular reel or particular post, through that I can understand how is my product resonating with the customers. How can social media data be used to improve product or services? Like I already told you, by looking at the reviews I can understand how can I improve my product or service. So if the reviews are not good, for example, if suppose I have launched a new lipstick and the people are complaining that after applying, after certain hours of applying, the lips are getting dry, then how can I improve my particular product? Is the social media conversation about a company, product or service positive, negative or neutral? So the reviews which people will give may be positive. So for people with a good quality, for people who are adapted to that quality of lipstick, for them it will be positive. For the people whose lips are getting dry, they will give a negative comment. Some of them will be neutral because maybe they are not facing any positive effect also, they are not facing any negative impact also. They are neutral, they are like okay, if you want to apply you may apply, it is like a it's like a normal lipstick, for example. So their thought process is a neutral thought processor. How can social media be used to promote brand awareness? So if I'm opening or launching a new brand, a startup, initially I need to create awareness of my lipstick, because already there are so many people in the makeup industry, in the cosmetic industry. So if I want my brand to outshine in the cosmetic industry, I need to create something called as brand awareness. I need to do marketing. It can be any kind of marketing. It can be a digital marketing or a physical pamphlets. I can distribute pamphlets. It can be any kind of marketing, but marketing is important. So how can I do marketing? Digital marketing. I can do digital marketing with the help of social media. So on my Insta, I can have my Insta page, Facebook page, wherein I can launch new products on. I can make reels, different type of reels with different types of customers. So I have to promote my brand. So social media can promote brand awareness in the competitive arena. Who are the influential followers, fans and friends on social media? For example, say Shraddha Kapoor is using my lipstick, then she is an influential follower for me, who is following my social media, who is like a brand, who is enhancing my brand. So she is an influencer because she is following my social media page or my business page. She is buying my products, my business products. What will happen? My brand will increase in its value. So that is important. Who are the influential followers? Who are the celebrities who are using my brand products? And they are coming under influential followers. Who are the influential nodes on social media and the position in the network? For example, suppose there are two people, there are two actors. One name is X, another is Y. This X has say 70 million followers and this has 7.7 million followers. Position of X on the social media network will be greater than position of Y. And suppose if X is following my page, then my page will also have a higher impact. So if an X celebrity is using my lipstick, then my lipstick will be at a higher brand value. Y is using, it will be at a value, but not as compared to what is X, because X position in the network is at a greater level as compared to Y. So if the person is an influential follower, it is also important how many people are following that follower and what is his position in the network. Which social media platforms are driving the most traffic to a corporate website? So is my corporate website driving traffic through Insta views or through the Facebook views? So which social media platform, or through Snapchat, whatever it is, which social media platform is driving the most views? Where are the social media customers located geographically? So which area, people of which area are using is also equally important. Is it, so the location, the geographical location is also equally important. Which keywords and terms are trending on social media? So people write like this, hashtag and so and so. Why is this hashtag written? This is there a hashtag with a phrase. That phrase is a trending phrase. That's the reason why it is written like this. So the keywords which are trending, which keywords are trending, will be understood with the help of social media analysis. How active is social media in a business and how many people are connected with the company? So how active it is, how much impact it is creating in a business. So some businesses need higher social media presence. For example, a cosmetic business, or for example a marketplace like an Amazon, Swiggy, they need higher social media presence, because they need to do their marketing so that people buy from their website. Some businesses, they don't require higher marketing. They are not the businesses which want to attract the customers. So it is like B2B and B2C. A business which is B2B will normally not require that high level of marketing than a business which is B2C. Business to consumer. These type of businesses need higher marketing. Which websites are connected to a corporate website? How are competitors performing on social media? So also the competitor data can be understood, that what kind of content is the competitor posting, so that you can improve your content. So again, all these things can be answered by analyzing the social media data. Now, social media versus traditional business analytics. The main difference between social media and traditional business analytics is the source, type, and nature of data being mined. So, what are the three things? Source, type, and nature of data being mined. Social media analytics involves the collection, analysis, and interpretation of semi-structured and unstructured social media data, while traditional business analytics uses structured and historical data. So when it comes to social media analytics, it uses what? Semi-structured or unstructured data. But traditional business analytics will use what? Structured data or the historical data, that is the past data. Social media data is diverse, high volume, real time, and stored in third party databases in semi-structured and unstructured format, while the traditional business data is mostly stored in databases and spreadsheets in machine readable format. Through this, we understand that traditional business data is not high volume, low volume. Social media data is high volume. There are a lot of links. In Facebook, you have graph, that is a data structure. So that is connecting different nodes. What are the nodes? The friends. So you have common friends, and in turn we have other friends. So it has large volume of data. Social media has large volume of data, whereas traditional business, there is not a large volume of data. Therefore, it can be stored in normal Google spreadsheets or normal databases, that is your Oracle DB. That is what in traditional business data is stored in. Whereas if you want to store social media data, you will need a unstructured database, that is MongoDB. Something like MongoDB can be used. So you need to understand that social media data is vast, traditional business data is less volume. Social media data is socialized in nature and originates from public interest. That means through the reviews, through the interactions, through the comments. This is the data which is generated through the public interest. While traditional business data is bureaucratic and formal in nature and is controlled by the organizations. So this data is formal, it is controlled by the organization. Social media data is not controlled by the organization. It arises from the public interest. The value of social media data is determined by the extent to which it is shared with other social entities, while the value of traditional business data is often confined within the organizational databases and serves as a source of competitive advantage. Now we'll understand the difference. So here it is semi-structured data, social media analytics. Business analytics is structured data. Data is not analytical friendly, data is analytical friendly. Real-time data, mostly historical data, public data, private data, stored in third-party databases, stored in business-owned databases, boundary-less data, that is boundary within the internet, boundary within the business intranet. Data is high volume, data is medium to high volume, highly diverse data, uniform data. Data is widely shared over the internet, data is only shared within the organization. More sharing creates greater value or impact, less sharing creates more value. No business control over the data. Traditional business data is highly controlled by the business. Socialized data, bureaucratic data. Data is informal in nature, data is formal in nature. Next is 7 layers of social media analytics. Social media has a minimum of 7 layers of data. Each layer carries potentially valuable information and insights which can be harvested from the business intelligence purpose. Out of 7 layers, some are visible or easily identifiable, example text and actions, and other are invisible, example social media and hyperlink network. This can be coming for a 10-mark question. So what are the 7 layers? Text layer, network, action, hyperlink, mobile, location and search engine. So when this question comes for 10 marks, you need to draw this diagram. This diagram drawing is compulsory. And you need to explain each layer with the tools which can be used. So social media analytics involves analyzing data from 7 layers. The first layer is text. This includes the contents of social media posts such as comments, tweets, blog posts and Facebook status updates. It is used to understand user sentiments and identify emerging themes and topics. How are the user sentiments? That means whether by looking at the comment, you can understand whether the lipstick was liked by the user or disliked by the user. The sentiment here is liking and disliking. These are the sentiments. So you can understand the user sentiments. You can also identify by Facebook status updates. In Facebook status updates, you always get updates about the emerging topics. What is happening in and around the world is something which you understand. So by comments, tweets and blog posts, you understand user sentiments. By Facebook status updates, you can understand the emerging themes and topics. Next layer is the network layer. This includes the connections between the users and the relationship between them, such as followers and friends on social media. It is used to identify the influential nodes and their position in the network. So it is networks means connection between the users. How are two users connected? What are their friends? What are the common friends? Are the page of the user being followed by someone who is influential? Like I gave you an example of Shraddha Kapoor, an influential personality. So is the page followed by someone who is influential, and their positions in the network? At what position is Shraddha Kapoor? So I told you that there are two celebrities, one is X, one is Y. If X has a higher position, has higher number of followers, in a way the position of X is higher than position of Y. If that is the case, then X is more influentially stronger than Y. In such a case, if X is following your page, then your page will also come at a high ranking in the search engine optimization system. Next is actions. This includes the actions taken by the user on social media, such as likes, comments, shares and other interactions. It is used to measure popularity, influence and predictions in social media. So what is action doing? So if you like a particular post or if you dislike a particular post, it understands, is the product giving positive response? If many people have liked the product or a particular reel regarding that product, it gives an estimation to the person who is handling the business that people are liking the product. There is a positive response, there is a positive comments, lot of sharing has been taken place. That means, so for a YouTube video, if people have shared that YouTube video a couple of times, then the YouTuber understands that okay, my YouTube video is famous or maybe is popular. That means people are liking my content. So action is something which makes the user, that is which makes the person who is handling the business, a YouTuber or a businessman who has opened a business, understands the popularity of the product. If there are a lot of likes, comments, then the businessman understands that his particular lipstick is becoming popular. Influence and predictions. So it is used to measure popularity. Influence of a YouTuber. How is the influence? If there are a lot of interactions with his YouTube video, that means he is an influential person. So it makes the actions of the user makes some kind of conclusions. What are the conclusions? Popularity, influence and prediction. Next layer is mobile layer. So here it is given app, it is mobile layer. You can write mobile layer. This includes data related to the use of social media on mobile devices, such as type of device used, the operating system, and the location of the user. It is used to measure and optimize user engagement with mobile applications. So, we know that the number one operating system is the Android. Now, why we understand this? Because there are a lot of Android users who are interacting through their Android device, through to various applications, through various platforms they interact. So you understand which operating system is more famous. Where should we focus more? So it's more important to make the GUI of an Android development, Android mobile system better than to make of some operating system which is no longer used. So if out of 100% population, 90% are using Android and say 10% are using some other operating system, then instead of catering at present to this 10%, it is better to cater to the 90% because and make the GUI better for Android users, because 90% is obviously going to drive more traffic, more business than these 10% people. That's the reason why, to understand which type of mobile device, which type of operating system is being more popularly used, that will be more improved because the business is getting derived from that particular source. Next is hyperlinks. This includes the links between social media posts and other websites, as well as the content of those linked websites. It is used to reveal internet traffic patterns and source of incoming or outgoing traffic. So here we can understand the incoming traffic and outgoing traffic. What does it tell you? It tells the link between social media post and other websites. How is a particular post related to different websites? That is what is a hyperlink. Location. This includes data on geographical location of the user and location specific content they engage with on social media. So if suppose I have an ice cream brand, and suppose I have started that brand in say 4 locations: Mumbai, Bangalore, Chennai and Hyderabad, for example. I need to understand now from all these 4 locations, in which location is the traffic more. So for example, say in a particular, in Mumbai the traffic is more, or in Hyderabad the traffic is more, then I understand that a particular type of people like the particular type of flavor. So by understanding the geographical location of the particular user, I will be more clear. So I can start in different locations with the same type of people. So location specific content, this includes data on the geographical location of the people and location specific content they engage with on social media. It is used to mine and map the locations of social media users, content and data. For example, if I have a particular ice cream parlor and I have 4 locations, I need to know from which location maximum business is being derived. So why did I say Mumbai? Because Mumbai is a coastal region. So your heat is more. Now if heat is more, then obviously people are going to have more ice cream. Correct. So I can understand with that. And again, affordability also comes into factor if my ice cream is higher priced. So if that is all, so I'll include all the factors. I'll come to know the location of the user. Say Mumbai, say Delhi, people won't have that much because Delhi has a cold climate. So by understanding that, I can increase my reach to a particular location. Search engine, this includes data on how users find and access social media content through the search engines, as well as the keywords they use in their searches. It is used to analyze historical search data for trend analysis, keyword monitoring and advertisement history. Next is the tools. So I told you, whenever a 10-mark question comes in the exam, the first thing which you have to do is draw the diagram, then write the explanation, then write the tools. If you write these 3 things, you get the entire 10 marks. Suppose if they ask you only 3 layers, then with the tool you have to also explain the tool, okay, which will be explained further when we learn each layer in detail. For now, we'll just read the examples. We'll not see how are they doing that action. So for text we have tools like Discover Text, Lexicalytics, Netlytic, Archivist, Tweetonomy, LIWC, Buoyant. For action we have Lithium, Tweetonomy, Google Analytics, Social Media, Mine, Aura. For network it is Node XL, UCI, NET, Pajek, Netminer, Flocker, Netlytic, Reach, Mention, Mapper. For mobile it is Countly, Mixpanel, Google Mobile Analytics, Google Fusion Table. For location it's Tweeps Map, Trends Map, Follower Wong, i3 Maps, Agos. For hyperlinks it is Webometrics Analytics, VOSON. And for research engines, that is the search engines, we have Google Trends. So here we finish this part. That is, we finish the first part and we finish the 7 layers part. This part we'll do later. So after that only we'll be completing the module 1.